So this morning we are thinking about letting all within us praise. And so I don't know what lyrics, if any, you would pick from that carol, O Holy Night, to summarize your year with God. Maybe you've known his peace. Maybe you've experienced rejoicing. Or maybe you still feel uncertain about how you would complete the lyric of your year. Maybe you're waiting for the new and glorious morning that carol speaks of as you look for a fresh start in 2025. And the good news that we celebrate this Christmas morning is that hope has come in the most unexpected of ways, in the most fragile of circumstances. And because hope has come, all within us can praise. And I'd like to spend just a few minutes this morning as we think about that line from O Holy Night, thinking about how Jesus gave his all. And to help us think about that, I've brought with me two gifts. They're just here. And these are two gifts that I received when I was I think I was probably 10 or 11. I can't quite remember how old I was. And to this date, these are the best Christmas presents that I have ever received. I haven't opened any yet today, so there's still hope for this morning. But I've kept them for 20 years because I was so excited. I so hoped for and longed for these. So does anyone want to come and open this one for me? Run up to the front if you want to open this. You can open it together. Okay, here you go. You pull it open for me. Sit. Keep going. Pull all the wrapping paper off. You were better at that this morning than you are right now. Great work. Pull it. Great work. Thank you very much. Great. Does anybody know what this is? This, I know it's very small, this is a Game Boy Advance. It was the coolest present, coolest handheld gift that I have ever known. And to be honest, I think it's better than a Nintendo Switch, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't have any lighting on the back, which meant, for parents at least, when you went to bed, you actually couldn't play it when your light was supposed to be switched off because you needed a torch to shine on the thing to be able to see what game you were playing. But I was so excited. This was like the one present. My birthday is near Christmas, so it was a joint birthday and Christmas present. And it was the one thing that I really, really wanted. I was so excited to ask for it. And when I opened it, I couldn't believe what I'd received. Psalm 98, which we heard read at the beginning of the service, reminded us that the Lord has made his salvation known. And what was the sign that the shepherds had to look for? The shepherds were busy minding their own business, and they were told by an angel that Jesus had been born that night, and you will find him in a barn wrapped in strips of cloth and laying in a manger. Or in other translations, it says, "This will be a sign to you." The sign that hope had come is a fragile baby in an animal feeding trough. And when I opened this gift on Christmas morning, all that initial excitement I felt upon opening the gift quickly drained away when I realized that the packaging said, "Batteries not included." And my parents hadn't noticed that sign on the packaging when they wrapped it. So there I was, I'd opened this present, I'd opened some games to go with it, but it needs 2 AA batteries to work. And I was so disappointed. Fear not, my grandparents were there. And my grandma had thought about this. So here is the second best Christmas present I opened that day. Can one of you open that for me? So the second best Christmas present I opened that day was some AA batteries. Any parents in here in need of them, speak to me afterwards if you've also forgotten some batteries. But this became the second best gift that day. You see, when Jesus came to be with us as a fragile baby, despite the signs of him coming being so simple, as this fragile baby, he came with all power, all goodness, all holiness, all hope, entered the world as that baby. And I don't know what this year has looked like for you or what signs of hope you've looked for or found. Maybe you've experienced hope in a new opportunity. Maybe you've experienced hope in a dependable friendship. Or it might be that as you look over this past year, there have been moments of hopelessness. And the good news this Christmas morning is that all we need to do to find hope is to look to Jesus. Hope isn't found in our circumstances, even in the really good ones. Hope has a name. Hope is a person. Hope is the baby that we celebrate this morning. And you see, when Jesus came, he gave all of himself in coming as a baby. There's not a bit of our humanness that he didn't enter. He would have needed to have a pooey nappy changed. He probably had to tidy his room as a teenager. He even had to be polite in wider family gatherings during seasonal festivities. There's also not a bit of God that was missing from the person of Jesus. Everything was included. All power, all authority, all majesty, all greatness, all strength, all peace, all joy, and all hope are found in him. So when Jesus came as a baby, he gave all of himself to be with us. Nothing was missing. Nothing was held back. Jesus didn't come as a two-part gift. He gave all of himself as God and came into all of our humanness and messiness. So how can we respond? Just as Jesus gave his all to us, we can, in response, give our all to him. We can let all within us praise him, not just this morning, but each morning, each new morning. We can let all within us praise. So why not allow yourself today and forevermore to follow the examples set by the shepherds who went away praising God, because when they looked for the sign of hope, they found the baby was exactly who the angels had said he was. They found the Son of God. Hope has come. So let us praise him.